Guys, what is good? What is up? Welcome to this episode. Welcome to this live stream, guys, where I'm here talking to you about the stuff in crypto that matters, guys. So ignore anybody else. Just kidding. You guys follow whoever you want, guys. I just want to let you guys know we are trying to follow stuff on this channel that I think that actually is relevant to follow, not the typical drama. I don't care who's fucking who. I don't care who's screwing who. I don't care who's ripping off who, guys. We cover it briefly, but it's only to catch the traffic. I don't sit here and, I can tell you what, I don't sit here and analyze on that stuff because I could give a fuck, guys. I'm telling you what, I could really care less. So really what we're going through here today, guys, I got a couple things I want to go through. I want to go through first. I want to talk to you about Ian Freeman, guys. That is my main, the main thing I want to focus on. Not really focus on, but this is the main topic I want to cover. We'll cover a little bit of this SBF stuff. It's not really anything. It's just going to be some of my opinions on it. I hate this guy, man. If this guy gets off scot-free, it's really going to show a lot of how deep intertwined the government and the politicians and bureaucrats are trying to be into cryptocurrency. So if this guy gets less than Ian Freeman, I mean, I'm not gonna be able to comprehend. Well, I'll be able to comprehend it, but it'll just be in line with bureaucrats and politicians being so intertwined and interwebbed in this thing that it just will really show how corrupt the governments and politicians really are. And why is this guy even smiling, guys? Honestly. Thirdly, we'll cover this little drama around the crypto community, the Crypto X Twitter community. Just a little bit of drama going on here with Elon Musk to remove the X account under the name Satoshi Nakamoto, claiming it's a breach of the platform source. We'll kind of cover this a little bit. This is just something coming from Cointelegraph here. Kind of a quick little article. And of course, we'll go over prices. I mean, obviously, that's the main thing, guys. We're always trying to cover the prices here. So we'll go over prices, that kind of thing. Guys, if you're tuning in live, appreciate you coming down to the show. Appreciate you being part of the show. If you ever guys want to come on the show, we can do that. Just drop it in the comments section. We can have you on the show in about, I don't know, 5 minutes. Have you right here in the middle, right here, where you can talk and be live and move along and that kind of thing. So just keep it in mind, if you guys ever want to come on the show, you're welcome to, guys. It's right here. We're, very easy to do. So just come on down. Taking a swig of water, and we are ramping up the show, guys. We are ramping it up right now. So come on down if you got time. We'll get going here. I'll go and dive into what I want to talk about here. All right, Free Talk Live co-host Ian Freeman sentenced to 8 years for running an unlicensed Bitcoin business. Now, this is an article coming from Bitcoin.com. So I would say this is probably one of the closer related articles to what really happened to guys, rather than what a lot of the news anchors have portrayed Ian as actually doing, guys. So if you don't watch Free Talk Live, guys, you need to check it out, especially if you're a libertarian. This Mark Edge and Ian Freeman, I've just started watching it, guys, over like the last, I don't know, it's been over a year, guys, but I'm still relatively new to this community of libertarians, Free State Project. You guys can learn all about it. There's a lot of stuff, guys. They've been doing this stuff for years. And had I heard about Free Talk Live when they started, I would have known and been into Bitcoin before 2010. They started mentioning Bitcoin on this newscast station back in 2010, guys. So they are literally the largest libertarian radio show. They're streamed on like 230 nationwide or worldwide radio stations, including local ones that you hear on the air, guys. So if you're in Dallas, Houston, anywhere, they are streaming on some local airwaves. So a lot of people hear this that wouldn't hear this, but I didn't hear it, guys. I didn't hear about this channel until relatively, about probably been like 2 years ago, honestly, at this point. But I'm relatively new, guys. I watch a majority of their episodes, and a lot of my content is, it gets brought into question from the stuff they say on this show, guys, because it makes you think. So following the conviction, basically what happened, guys, is him and a group of people, basically, you've seen those Bitcoin ATM machines. They were basically operating Bitcoin ATM machines from their church, part of their their Free Shire church, and basically it's just a church that you can be part of any religion. It's just basically anybody's welcome as long as you're peaceful and that kind of thing. You're welcome to be part of their church up in New Hampshire. But long story short, I don't want to drag it out. You guys can research it on your own. Long story short, they had like a few Bitcoin machines, ATM machines, ones you see at probably gas stations. You've probably seen them. You can go to Bitmaps or Bitcoin Maps and find out where these machines are located. But basically, they were the ones actually putting the Bitcoin into the machine. Now, here's the thing. They were actually giving people a really good price on Bitcoin. If you've ever used one of these machines, this is at least what I've been told, that their prices on their Bitcoin machines were relatively in line with a market average of the prices, rather than if you go to a lot of these Bitcoin machines, they're going to be like 40% markups on these machines. I mean, it's crazy. That should be a crime, is how much these money transmitting systems and these Bitcoin machines are charging. It's basically that's the biggest fraud. Why would you charge somebody 40% higher than what Bitcoin is really being trading hands for? Now, they weren't doing that. They were actually giving people an honest, fair price for Bitcoin, rather than them establishing, I guess, the proper necessary documents after they talked with a lawyer and they thought they had everything correct. They started selling their own Bitcoin to people from the church. And as we know, and I'm going to try to bring on a friend of mine who got caught up in a scam on some of these internet dating scams. Basically, some of these people got lost some crypto, and then they started kind of complaining that it was this Bitcoin ATM machine that they used, and Ian Freeman and all these people behind this were the reason that they lost their money. In fact, this is almost like putting your money on an exchange and you losing your money. It's basically the same thing. However, from this point, it was truly decentralized, and Ian really did nothing wrong, guys. So this is just a shame that this guy is having to spend 8 years in federal penitentiary, and he will probably do most of that, just because federal time, you're going to do a lot of your time. He's 43 years old. He's been a libertarian and a starring host on this show for since its beginning. So this really just sucks. This is a letdown. They suspended his sentence or suspended his hearing to be sentenced. And he got sentenced yesterday. I was going to do a live last night on it. I wanted to do a video on it, but I got in so late. I had to cover it this morning, because it is top news, guys. This is the main news, in my opinion. It's terrible news. Exactly. It's terrible news. The fact that they gave this guy 8 years is just absolutely fucking insane. This is kind of the thing with Ross Ulbricht, guys. It's the same thing. People forget about these people that go down fucking holding the Bitcoin flag to their grave, and look what happens. They get fucked by their own governments and politicians and court systems. And I mean, guys, if you sold people Bitcoin, you did what this guy did. So if you've ever sold Bitcoin to someone for dollars, you're basically lumped up into the same fuckhole as this guy did. And I mean, guys, if Bitcoin is a currency, or Bitcoin is property, and I'm just selling property, how is that a crime? The reason this is a crime, guys, is the governments and politicians are closely watching Free Talk Live, because as their community grows, as their channel grows, as they're on YouTube, guys, but they did stop doing updates on YouTube. I don't really know what happened, but you can just go to Free Talk Live, guys. Just check them out. They're badass. They are really on the front lines of trying to change the world with the way that the governments and stuff are fucking us over. So just check them out, guys. I'm not going to dive real into it about what they do, because you should want to learn about what they do. They're really badass. And the fact that he just got sentenced, Arya got sentenced, all these people got sentenced. He didn't take their plea deal. So he tried out. He did not think he did anything wrong. And honestly, like, if you look into it, he really didn't do anything wrong. So, look into this shit, send this guy some money on his books, do what you can. I'm not going to go into really too much of the back end of it, because they're going to be releasing an entire documentary on this. This is going to be they're actually, the people of the church and the community of Free Talk Live, they're going to be releasing a documentary on this whole fucking thing. And there's some preview documentaries about them breaking, or the FBI raiding their house and stuff, but I'm looking forward to their main documentary that I'm not sure, they've been talking about it, but I'm not sure when it's coming out. and it's gonna basically go into depth. So just kind of keep your eye out for that kind of stuff, guys. We are live on cryptocurrency theory, guys. Come on down to the show. Looks like I am messing up the screen here, but this is where it's at. This is where it's happening, guys. So come on down to the show. We're talking about Ian Freeman. We're talking about people getting fucked, guys. So I mean, this same thing could happen to me, guys. I could say something wrong or say something bad on here, and I could have FBI breaking down my door, because I'm talking about something they don't want me to talk about, or I'm selling crypto and that kind of thing. So it's just crazy to think you can go to prison for 8 years for doing nothing more than selling your own Bitcoin property to someone else, and them being immature and stupid and losing their Bitcoin or getting scammed and then blaming you. See how stupid that sounds? And it's almost the same thing as SBF. Even though I don't like this guy SBF, the thing is with it is people are stupid for leaving their money. And if you got fucked over by FTX, you're stupid and it's your fault. It's not SBF's fault. Now, there is a thin line that I run with this guy, just simply because he did very much know what he was doing, and he kept doing it, and he kept leveraging things that caused the entire crypto market. So I do hope this guy gets fucked. I hope they give him, if this guy gets more than Ian Freeman, like, what the fuck, guys? So really look into these two things. If you don't know about FTX, you don't know the collab about the biggest cryptocurrency exchange going to the ground with all the interconnections this guy has, this will be very interesting to see how this guy ends up walking. And by that smirk on the face, he thinks he might be walking. We'll see what happens with this, guys. And we're following this stuff deeply and deep on this channel, because we're trying to follow the stuff that matters, guys. All right, guys, we're going to wrap it up. There's not too many people coming in here today, not too much going on. So let's just wrap it up here real quick here. Crypto community tells Elon Musk to dump Satoshi X account. The crypto community has asked Elon Musk to remove the X account under the name Satoshi Nakamoto, claiming it's a breach of the platform's terms of service. Members of the crypto community have rallied behind a post from X, formerly Twitter, calling for owner Elon Musk to remove the profile claiming to be Fable creator of Bitcoin Satoshi Nakamoto. On October 3rd, the user Predator posted on X saying that both the current claiming to be Nakamoto and the account with the handle Bitcoin should be removed because they breached the platform's term of service, which doesn't allow misleading or deceptive identities. I mean, I feel like there's a ton of fake identities on Twitter, guys. Maybe they fixed that. I haven't been on in close to 5 years now. So let me know, guys. If you're on Twitter, get off while you can. I think Twitter's it's just a bunch of yapping, guys. It's just a bunch of yapping. I mean, people can tweet. I think Twitter is honestly, I can't wait for decentralized Twitter. I can't wait for these decentralized platforms that allow you to carry your following to whatever platform that's innovating the most. Hey, Elon. The Bitcoin and Satoshi accounts are in breach of your terms of service, misleading and deceptive identities. So here's a Satoshi Nakamoto, here's the Bitcoin one. So, I mean, who's behind this, guys? Who is the people who owns these accounts? It's not Satoshi, yet it has the blue. It is not Bitcoin, because that's not really what Bitcoin is. Bitcoin is not an individual. Bitcoin is not Bitcoin's none of these things. So it'd be stupid for Elon not to take it down. In fact, he might run some risk for getting sued for misappropriating information. You can't misappropriate someone else's identity without disclosing you are a parody account. That's no different than making a fake Tesla or Elon Musk account. This is very true, Predator. So glad you're bringing this to life, guys. Elon is pro crypto, so I think he will react in a manner that is pro crypto. I mean, he's not trying to fuck over crypto. He holds Bitcoin. Tesla holds Bitcoin. I'm sure he holds personal cryptos in his account as well. So yeah, that's pretty much what is going on with the news. Not too much stuff going on with the news. So we are following the stuff that matters, guys. So please look into this stuff if you have not looked into it. Badass. Look into Free Talk Live. Make it part of your daily, your listening. It will make you smarter. It will make you more aware about how governments are running this country and other countries around the world into the fucking ground on your paycheck, on your dime, guys. They are doing this. So one of my favorite quotes from Ian Freeman that I heard that I absolutely love is, remember one thing: all politicians, all bureaucrats are lying sacks of scum, guys. And this guy is one person who is still very much alive, but has died. It's going to be serving 8 years of his life, hopefully as less amount as possible. for the cause of freedom, guys. So if there's anybody pushing for freedom more than Ian Freeman, please let me fucking know. But these are the guys that are on the front line doing it, guys. So just take account that this is what's happening. This is the kind of movement and stuff that's happening behind crypto. And they've been in crypto since the very beginning, guys. So, all right, guys, we'll go ahead and wrap it up here with the prices. You know, not too much price action going on. So that being the top of the radar, other than this Ian Freeman case, it does shorten the show a little bit. So come on down. We're looking at EOS up a little bit, 5%. This is a coin that hasn't moved a lot for a while. FTX token is starting to move as the court case gets going. I mean, how ironic is that? Civic token, digital identity, beer vending machine. I mean, it's a coin I think is a little bit hilarious at this point that it's still alive. But people are keeping these coins alive, guys. So I can't, you know, what I like and what other people like seems to be two different things, guys. We got Solana up 25% this week, 23% on BSV. Bitcoin Cash up 10%. Some of these coins have kind of retreated on the price. We're not going to go through a technical analysis, guys, because we simply know, being part of cryptocurrency, that crypto does not follow any technical analysis. So it'd be silly for me to try to paint that picture for you like every other idiot on the internet's trying to do, because they're just not accurate, guys. They're just simply not accurate. All right, guys, I think that'll wrap it up. We got no comments in the live stream, so I'll get going here too. I'm not going to hang around if nobody's here other than me, because I do enough talking to myself, guys. I don't need to be doing it too much on here, guys. So if you caught the live stream, we appreciate you coming down. If you hit that like button, subscribe, that'd be great.